putting out the Facebook thingy. So, yep, good to go.
All right, it's the Sini-Gang with No Boogie here.
And Sterno Supernova.
And Brother Butterfly. You're a little slow there, Storno, today. Come on, man. What's going on? That little slight hesitation.
Sorry.
Punch.
Punch, kick, whatever.
Welcome, everybody.
What's up, peoples?
Thank you for tuning in to another Sini-Gang podcast brought to you by three wonderful Filipinos.
So, do you guys have anything to talk about today? Anybody? Anything? My car stereo broke.
Oh, no.
It's
not working? No tunes in the car?
No. Sterno was actually in the car with me last week.
I think I cursed this car stereo because I asked you about, like, you know, what would you buy if you were going to upgrade?
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago, he asked me, if you're going to buy a car stereo, what are you going to buy? I said, I'm not buying a car stereo. I got a car stereo. So last week.
There it is.
Well, last week, it was still working. The display went out, though. For some reason, the lights just went out. So I can't see the radio station or whatever, anything.
Maybe it's a fuse.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then why would a fuse
Just take out the LED.
just take out the display and not the radio?
Yeah, that's a little too selective. I mean,
I don't have a separate fuse just for the display on, just for the lights on the stereo.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I thought maybe something might be loose, but then I jiggle it around. Everything except, taking the dash apart, which I thought about doing, but I was like, I can live with no lights. But I did start looking for a car stereo.
Right.
Just in case, and I have someone in mind. But then yesterday I was riding in the car, listening to some old school hip hop, and all of a sudden it cut out. It just got quiet, and then now nothing's working. And
wow, that sucks.
So it was a gradual death.
yeah, it was. It was a gradual death.
How old is that thing anyway?
It's old, but not. I've known people with 20-year-old car stereos.
Yeah, and they still work, man. So.
Maybe 5-6 years.
Oh.
So not that old.
No.
It was
Maybe
a stock.
six.
Stock.
No.
Come on, this is Boogie, man. He doesn't do stock radio.
I actually back my first car, back in the long time ago.
Not the white one, was it?
Yeah, the white Sentra. I actually chose not to put a stock stereo in there. When you buy the car, they throw a stereo in there. I said, no stereo. I'm going to do that myself because I look down on stock stereos. I look down on you. And then what sucked was it took me a long time to buy that stereo. So for a long time, like 2 months. But I was in silence for those 2 months. But now, that's a long time ago. But now I'm in silence again. So I'm driving around yesterday with a friend, and it's silent. It's like, do we have to talk to each other now?
Must be socialized.
I know we have to talk or sit in silence in the car, which is awkward also.
Right.
I'm just not used to it. Also, when I'm driving by myself now, I don't know. I'm not used to. I've never ride in a car without the radio on. Never. I'm not one of those that'll. In fact,
Cars on, radios on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, I was talking to somebody. I never changed the time on my radio. For spring forward, fall back, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I never changed the time because I don't know how. And part of that, is because you have to put the stereo in off mode to access the clock the clock functions.
You know that now, but it's
Yeah, well, I knew you had to turn the radio off and then get to the clock functions, but I never knew how to turn the radio off. There's no off button. There's no off button on the radio.
So you just turn the volume down when you have to, like.
Yeah, if like a cop comes and pulls me over and I need to turn the radio off, I just put the volume to 0. But it's never really fully off.
Maybe that's why it broke. It never got a chance. It never got a break. It's always on. But yeah, I knew the off function was like you had to hit 2 different buttons to turn it off.
How hard could it be, man?
Have you seen? You didn't see his. Well, you've seen his radio.
Seen it.
It's one of the things I didn't know what to do. I had to watch him to figure out how to turn the volume down.
Yeah, there's no off button.
Yeah.
You have to hit like two certain buttons to turn it off. And then now I'm just in silence. It sucks. Sucks. I can hear my engine.
Alone with your thoughts.
I don't know, I was about to say the only time I put my radio off is when I want to see if something wrong with the car. You know, if like, oh, just something is not quite right and I couldn't tell. You know, that's otherwise I'm like you, I have my radio on.
But I'm driving at night, and all of a sudden I'm feeling tired.
Oh,
I'm like, yo.
that's
Well, not even at night. During the day, I'm driving around. I'm like, sitting in silence makes me sleepy.
Wow, profound discovery. Get sleepy when it's quiet. Wow.
Yeah, I have a Bluetooth speaker, a jam box.
Yeah. So you've
I haven't been listening to it, but I might just throw that in there and pair
Just
it
to have
with
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what you want to buy, but you just don't know if you want to spend the money right now. Is that what it is?
Well, I told you I've been saving for it.
Oh yeah, okay.
You didn't know it was going to happen this quickly.
Yeah.
Well, when he was talking about it, it was already no display, so I'm like,
Yeah, when it was no display, I looked it up. I said, okay, I think I'm going to get this stereo. Thinking I had time to save up.
You still have time, man. Just bear with the silence.
I can't. Music is my life. I was even telling the friend I was riding with yesterday. He's like, yo, we got to sing.
Wait, this isn't Ghostface.
Yeah.
He's in a singing mood.
And you know what's funny?
Go
He
ahead.
actually sang.
I know.
But I'm like,
He
Ghostface
busted
sang?
out his song.
He was in a singing mood because I was with him last night and he was singing his butt off. Like, bro, I mean, I'm taking double takes. Like, what's going on here,
He
man?
surprises me every now and then.
He would rather embarrass himself as a guy who never embarrassed himself,
Yes.
rather than sit in silence with me.
I don't
So
know.
I think that's what started it because, you know, I had the jams going and he was just singing his butt. I'm like, okay, this is a different ghost face than I regularly drive with.
We did drink a lot during the day.
Yeah.
That might have helped also.
Okay. Yeah, he did mention that.
I mean, we started off at noon. Yeah.
And didn't stop till 2 a.m., man.
Wow. Dang.
Because we went to the beach.
Yeah.
We went to the ocean front, and then we couldn't find parking.
We like friend swapped, man. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, we went to the ocean front, and then when we got to the ocean front, we couldn't find parking. But we know there's always parking near the brewery
Yes.
where we go to.
Yes.
And since we parked right next to the brewery, you
Yeah.
have to go in.
You got a pit stop.
Yeah, you have. You know, it's sort of rude if we don't.
Oh, can't walk by a brewery.
So we walked in, had a couple drinks. Talked. I mean, it was early. It's like I said, 12. I think the place just opened. There's only like 5 people in there.
Mm-hmm.
We actually went back later, and we couldn't even get in because it was so packed.
Oh.
But this was at 4
Did you go to
later.
Did you go to the Mexican place nearby? Or?
No.
Okay.
We weren't there to eat. In fact, we weren't even supposed to be in that area.
Oh.
We weren't supposed to be near the brewery, but that's where we know there's free parking.
Yeah.
So we just parked there. We ended up eating.
And
Our plan was to eat at a pizza place,
Mhm.
and we ended up going to another place to eat also. We actually had 2 lunches. So if we had gone to the Mexican place, that would have been overkill.
Yeah. Who would do that?
So yeah. Basically, we drank all day. Then I handed them off to you.
Yes.
And you drank all night?
Well, I had been drinking all day too because I went to Busch Gardens yesterday.
Yeah.
And so, of course, there's alcoholic beverages throughout the theme park, man. So
Yeah.
you drink, you get on a ride. You drink, you get on a ride.
Did that affect you, drinking and then going on? I've never
a little bit.
drank alcohol then gone on the
Yeah,
rides.
it was
You
pretty,
know?
it was pretty different.
Whoa. But you weren't sick or queasy.
Nah, a little dizzy.
Oh, okay.
You know, well, I don't know if it's because of the alcohol or because some of the roller
Because some of the rides
Or
make
just-
you dizzy.
Well, you did put a little thing on Facebook about how it affects you differently now that you're a little bit older.
Yeah, and that too could be the age factor too. So who knows, man?
Oh.
The culmination of everything. But yeah, after I was done with Busch Gardens, I was heading back to Virginia Beach. Texted Ghostface, see what he was doing. He was like, Boogie's dropping me off. So I was like, are you done or are you down? He was like, I'm down. So boom, we
Nice.
scooped him up and we just continued partying on the rest of the night, man. So
You ever see that episode of Modern Family where the dad, Phil Dunphy, goes to they go to Disneyland, and he's trying to take his kid to all the roller coaster rides because he bragged about how he used to ride all the rides. And like after one ride, he felt sick, and he was sort of disappointed because his old age.
yes.
His old age made him not be able to enjoy the rides with his son, which is something he was looking forward to. He's been looking forward to enjoying the amusement park with his son. And turns out he's now old and he can't enjoy it. But it turns out it wasn't because of that. He got like food poisoning instead.
Oh.
So he was happy. he was happy. I mean, I'm spoiling it if you've never seen that episode.
Yeah,
But
I do vaguely recall that one.
yeah, that's what happened. And that's what's making me think when you said your old age.
Yeah.
Like maybe it wasn't the old
Maybe,
age.
maybe
Maybe
not.
with the alcohol.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a sleep deprivation. Who knows, man?
You got sleep deprivation and alcohol.
And alcohol.
And you're, yeah, okay.
Like I said, who knows?
Don't blame the old age unless you have to.
I have no excuse. It's just, it feels different. There you go.
You just gotta keep at it.
Keep at it, man. It's been a while too. It's been several years since I've been on a thrill ride, man. So.
Yeah. Because you guys know, I was once a scaredy cat. I used to not like
He's not kidding.
roller coasters.
It was very bad.
But
Just once, I could have sworn. Still.
No, he meant
no, because I years ago I ended up getting a season pass to Busch Gardens,
Yes.
and our local amusement park, and
Wait.
I went a lot that first year. I mean, when I say a lot, I mean I went maybe
5 times.
a month
Ooh.
wow.
for like 4 months.
That's awesome.
That is.
That's full use of the season pass.
Yeah.
I know.
Man,
Man, you really got your
When
money
I was
for
bored,
us.
I went, and it was like 2 times a week.
Dang.
And they have good food. They have some places to eat that you can't get anywhere else inside of that amusement park. So I used to, hey, let's get lunch. I got free pass to Busch Gardens, so I drive up 45 minutes and eat lunch, ride a ride, and go home. But yeah, I forced myself to ride everything, every single roller coaster, everything that makes you dizzy, turns you upside down, whatever. I made myself. So mainly because eventually I figured I'd be taking some girls or going with some girls to the amusement park.
There you go.
I don't want to be the one screaming.
You didn't want to be the bag holder while she's on the ride.
Yeah.
No, he would have gone on the ride.
No, I was on the ride, but I
he
was
would have embarrassed
screaming like a
himself.
girl.
Yeah, I think I was with you one time and there was a girl going, "What's up with Boogie?" I'm like, yeah, he's not used to them.
Fear.
Yeah, and that was before you became used to them. So
So yeah, I went a lot. I did all the rides. Got to the point where I can pretty much do everything with no fear. I mean, there's still some stuff. I've rated it 20 times. I'm still sweating with
like,
fear.
what is the worst ride? I haven't been at Busch Gardens in years. So what is the worst ride there now? I mean, as far as messing with you.
To me, it's Apollo's Chariot, which it goes up and down like big time.
That's the one with
drops.
Fabio got hurt, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
To me, that's the one.
What about you, Brother Butterfly?
Well,
You rode everything, right?
I did.
Yeah.
And I would say the Griffin, just because there's that slight hesitation at the peak.
Yeah, but
And dangle.
after you get to that first drop, it's like fast the whole way.
It is.
I like that.
But that initial drop is what gets you there. You're like, oh, here we go. And it's a 90-degree vertical drop.
Oh.
Yeah, but I like that one. I like the ones where because you're hanging on
Yeah,
that one. and-
right. There's a cliff hang right there for a second. There's like a slight hesitation. They dangle you right there so you can look straight down for like 5 seconds.
I think the first time I rode that was with Pinoy Playboy. I think we rode that together for the first time. That's just
Was that when you were good with roller coasters, or?
yeah. But there was a new ride.
Oh, okay.
There was a new ride, and we went there when it was brand new, so we rode it. Enjoyed it.
Have you been on the Mock Tower? The Mock Tower is
Yeah,
a close second.
that's a drop zone kind of thing.
Yeah,
I mean, drop tower.
Drop Tower, yeah.
Mm.
That one.
I mean, just slow ride up, and then a quick ride down.
Is it just a straight vertical drop?
Yeah, it drops you, brings you
Yeah.
up, drops you. That thing.
Free fall sensation. I don't know how many G's you get, but you definitely your balls go into your throat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on one kind of ride like that at Six Flags Cedar Point. It was called the Demon Drop. Basically, sounds like what you're talking about. I went there like a couple times, and I think I'm done. That's enough for me with those kind of rides. I get it. You're falling. Scary.
That's the point. You see,
Yeah.
Thrill
I'm good.
ride.
you gotta enjoy it.
I did enjoy it, but I'm okay with
It
doing
didn't sound like it. You said, I'm done with it.
I'm done
That's
with
I'm
it.
done. It's enough for me for now. So I'm like, all right. I enjoyed it. While I was there, I had a good time with it. But that was like when I was in middle school. So
Oh my gosh.
30 years ago?
Oh my gosh.
oh crap, was that 30 years?
Yeah, 30 plus.
Okay, maybe I should go on. I didn't. When you say
He's been done with it for a
I
long
know.
well, I don't
time.
live there anymore anyway. They didn't have anything.
Yeah, but they have
Comparable.
other amusement parks around the country.
I've been to other amusement parks since then, but I didn't have the vertical one. Like at that point, there weren't that many demon drop vertical things like you're talking about.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
All different
Drop
things, different
zone,
places.
Mock Tower.
Yeah. Yeah, that one doesn't scare me too much. It's more of a feeling of your stomach hitting your brain kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the one where people, well, the one that I went on, people would do stuff with like put quarters on their lap and watch them flip up in the air and stuff like that.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, well, that was just something people did.
Stupid.
I didn't do it. And I didn't know about it till afterwards.
Because you were 12.
I was 14. Oh crap! Maybe was I 14?
Oh, jeez.
Dang.
Eons ago, man. Get with the program, man.
Holding on to those memories.
I know. Make new ones.
Make new memories.
Okay.
That's what life's about. Making new memories.
Not holding on to old ones.
Yeah. I was watching a show where they were, what was it? It was like the Today Show, where there was like an old toy store that was doing bad, and that's because they didn't want to let go of traditions and all that. Like they sold toy trains that didn't sell, and the store is like 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay.
some dude said, "Yo, you got to change it up and start selling toys that people like," and then they were like, "Okay," and now they're making money, but. They were gonna close down anyways.
So yeah, go ahead and take a stab at something different.
Exactly.
Nothing to lose.
Lose the trains or lose the store.
I
I don't know. I mean, I'm all about traditions and all that, but
You know, when they're dead, they're dead.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's see. What else is going on with us, with you guys? You want to talk about anything? People, I don't know.
Well, Ghostface informed me that game 1 is next Saturday for ODU.
Yeah.
College football
College
begins
football
in
general.
1 week.
I had no idea.
You didn't know? I thought you knew.
I didn't keep up with the schedule, man. So
Oh, crap.
College football.
So, yeah.
So there goes our lives for the next 3 months. Or Saturdays there at least.
Saturdays.
Yeah, I already know I'm going to have to miss one of the home games, and that kind of pisses me off. Like, nothing I can do about it. So, but I'm looking forward to the rest
Nothing
of
you
it.
could do about it.
It's
There is something you could have done about it. And I even told you, I'm like, yo, you could do something. And you're like, no, I can't. I'm like, yes, you can, but you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into it.
you
I'm
just
just saying you could do
There's
something
always an
about
option, man.
Yeah.
Well, it affects other people, and I don't want to.
it.
I don't want to. It's like if I'm important to this event, and
There's an event going on
that I'm part of.
that he
I can't miss.
almost organized, basically.
It was a floating date thing, and then the only one that most people could attend was this one date, and that was.
But not you.
It happened. Well, yeah, it happened to coincide with one of our home games, which is sucky. But this event has to happen, and I don't want to postpone it anymore. So there you go. I can't make it to that game. That one game. What do we got? 6
It's
games.
a big game, too, I think.
The biggest game of the season.
I want to
man.
say that's the game against Marshall University.
Yeah, something like that.
Which
Whatever.
It might be the homecoming game.
Is that the home? Oh my God! Is it homecoming?
I think so.
You know, missed the parade and everything, man.
Dang.
I'm missing a wedding.
East.
I told you this.
Oh yeah.
There's a game on a certain date,
Right.
the same day as a wedding.
He doesn't want to say the date because then.
Yeah, because that people might know. But yeah, I said no to the wedding to say yes to the football game.
See? It's all about football, Sterno.
Yeah.
The passion, the heart.
I can't change the thing. I'm just stuck with it. I have to do.
You can leave it early. You can leave it early. I know you can do
You
that.
can show your face.
Yeah. You go there, do your thing,
Peace.
split.
Deuces.
Don't do no mingling after.
I'm actually thinking about it. I mean, I can miss maybe.
No.
Because your event starts like at 4.
30.
The game is at 6.
See?
Yeah, but there's gonna be.
There's an event that happens that takes about an hour, right? It'll take an hour if you
It doesn't
if you
necessarily
know,
take
if you run it right.
If you facilitate it correctly.
I'm not facilitating it the way you guys are thinking. I'm there.
I know you're
for ceremonial purposes. So it depends
Oh
on how.
my God! Well, put a picture of yourself then. If you're not even doing nothing, but
I'm presenting, and I'm
have a recording. Do it through Skype, man.
I am coming to you live from our tailgate.
And I just want to present. Thank you. Blah blah
Go
blah.
Monarch.
See, always an option, man. You just don't think of the options available to you, man. They're there.
No,
Closed-minded.
I'll take that under advisement. I will, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna have to just. I might make it for the second half. I'm thinking I'd be able to do that.
No, you will.
It really depends. It depends on a lot of things.
Game plan it, man. Like, this is what's gonna happen. This, and no ifs, ands, or buts. Man.
There's a day I'm gonna be in another city during the game, and I'm driving back. I'm gonna be 2 hours away, and I'm driving back 2 hours, and I have to go back after the game.
Okay.
I'm doing 4 hours worth of driving
Dedication,
to
man.
go to the game.
Dedication.
The September 12th or 13th game.
The same game. We're talking about the same game. So that means neither one of us are going to be there for the tailgate.
Are you September 12th ever?
Mine's September the 13th. Whatever. We're talking about the 13th.
Yeah, I'll be in Richmond.
See, so that means two of us.
But I am driving back.
Yeah, but you weren't going to go to the tailgate part of it. You were going to come like right for the game, weren't you? That's what I.
Yeah, because I'm planning on meeting Batista, the wrestler. and Batista.
Steamboat, Ricky the Steamboat.
Well, Steamboat comes on later, so I'm skipping Steamboat
man,
to go to the football game.
Okay.
But Batista, I can only meet him at 2 p.m. and the game is at 6 p.m.
Right.
So I have to meet him, get out of there, and drive back. So I'll be back around 5 p.m.
And then you're going to go back?
I'm either... I got a hotel room, but I might not go back that night, the Saturday night. I might just go back Sunday morning.
Okay. Well.
But I got the hotel room from Friday night to Saturday to go to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna drive back here, then drive back there, maybe. But if I get everything I need done though on Friday and Saturday, I might skip the Sunday. It's a Comic Con, but I don't want to sound geeky. But I don't care.
It's Batista, man.
I know. I
It's a Comic Con, Richmond
Yeah.
Comic Con.
Yeah.
I got. It's a 3-day thing: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If I could do everything I need on Friday and Saturday, I won't drive back on Sunday unless everyone else says, "Hey, I want to go on Sunday." I said, "Okay, I'll ride along," and I still got an extra day. All that. I paid money for 3 days. Maybe I'll do all 3 days, but I think I can do everything in 2 days. And I do want to get a picture with Dave Batista, aka Drax. No longer Batista the wrestler.
I know, right?
He's now Dave Bautista the actor.
one of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, and that's what pushed me over the edge as to
Yeah.
wanting to meet him. But before, he was cool. A Filipino wrestler, Batista, nice, cool, nice little thing. But now, star of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's a different level.
I agree totally. I understand. I do.
I mean, legendary WWE wrestler, okay. But star of the best movie around right now? Soon to be franchise, maybe an Avenger movie in the future? I don't know.
Yeah, they talked about it. Guardians and the Galaxy mixed in with the Avengers. That'd be awesome.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of, I want to take a picture with him, and I'm trying to think of a good pose. Like, should I have him, chokehold me? Or should I chokehold him?
You want to look cool. So if you
So
choke,
both of you should be holding knives.
I don't think I can bring a knife.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound. No.
He might actually put me in a real chokehold.
I know. I was like, you
Like,
won't look
what's his
cool
knife?
with your eyes bulging out. You won't look that cool in your picture. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
If you do it wrong, so I don't know what. I don't know.
You should dress up like Groot and pose next to him.
Yeah, but I want them to know it's me.
Oh.
I know. I was like, you could wear a mask like Star-Lord, but like that, and he wouldn't know it's you either.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work.
I was gonna have him. I was gonna bring a lumpia and have him hold the lumpia.
There you go.
It's really corny, but it'd be different.
Yeah, that would be different. That's for sure.
I don't want to be like everyone else. Everyone else has. I looked. He's in Chicago this weekend,
Uh-huh.
and I've been looking at everyone's Chicago pictures and what they've been doing. And a lot of normal stuff, but then a lot of like wrestling stuff, but no Filipino stuff with the dude. So I want to do something.
There you go.
Something Filipino, which I can only think of as holding a lumpia. Which I don't know what else we could do. To Nickling?
You want to borrow a barrel, man?
No, I'm not gonna have him holding a naked man.
You don't have to take the barrel
No.
off. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't know.
I got tons of barrelmen if you want to borrow one.
I don't know. I'd feel embarrassed with saying, "Hey, Batista, hold this barrel, man."
Versus hold my lumpia.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That'd be funny.
Okay.
Hold my barrel, man. Though sounds sort of I don't know.
Homo.
If you wanted to do that yourself, that's your thing. But
No, okay. I get you.
here, Sterno, hold my barrel, man. Of
I
course,
think hold my lumpia sounds pretty good. I'm like, I don't get your. I mean, you. I understand what you're saying
It's
about barrel
lumpia.
man, but lumpia still sounds bad too because lumpia also sounds like a.
No.
Yeah.
that's how you think.
No, exactly.
Whatever.
Mine in the gutter.
Uh-huh.
I did hear that when they were filming Guardians of the Galaxy, Batista brought chicken adobo to the set one day,
Nice.
and
Punch it and.
no, he only brought chicken adobo,
Oh, okay.
and
No
the,
carbs.
the cast loved it. I can't remember which one cast member really loved it.
Zoe Saldana.
I think it was Zoe Saldana.
She loves my adobo.
I think that was her.
Hmm.
I read the story a
She
while
would
ago.
love my longanisa too, man. Okay, see, now I just followed Sterno's mine in the gutter thing.
I don't know what you were talking about.
Okay.
I like longanisa. Tastes good.
Ooh, gross, man. Nasty.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Oh yeah. So.
See? Making new memories, Sterno. See?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
What memories have you made lately, Sterno?
Did you go to ECSC yesterday with the boys?
No, he didn't go.
No.
Did you go to Busch Gardens with me?
Nope.
What'd you do?
I had some meetings to go to for the Filipino community,
Meetings for the Filipino community.
and I went to a friend's kid's birthday party, so
Okay.
helped them out. Helped them assemble a racetrack. You remember those things where you have like little cars on the electric track with the
Yeah.
grooves in it?
Yeah.
Slot car.
Slot cars, yeah. That thing took forever to make, and once we got it going, none of the kids could get the carts to go all the way around because it was so intricate. Yeah, you gotta,
You gotta control the speed. You can't just zoom right off. You know.
it was like an advanced level, and the kids were really young, so it was more frustrating than fun for them. Like you have to reconfigure it, take it all apart. So that was fun.
Well, you should have knew that.
I didn't know until I made it. I was like,
That's what I'm saying. You should have known. Oh, kids. No S-shaped, turns, man.
I had loop to loops and freaking. It was crazy. It was like
You
way
were
more.
building it for yourself. That's why, man.
I was building it according to the instructions. It was exactly the spec.
Oh.
So I don't feel bad about that. It's just they should have done a better
Did you
job.
read the age level on the packaging? No.
No.
There
Because
you
you
go.
know why?
Not the spec.
Because the mom that said, let's open one of the gifts, and the kids just went crazy and totally tore it apart, and there was like pretty much nothing left of the box. And I saw them just struggling, so I ended up having to step in and help them assemble it, which pretty much took a good chunk of time. But
Have you seen those cars that they sell at the Apple Store, but you control it with the iPad or iPhone or whatever?
I've
What are
seen
they
those.
called? I mean, the track is just I think it's part of the track is connected to the iPhone. I don't know, but it's like a black.
Oh no, I think I'm maybe thinking about something different. I thought you meant those radio controlled cars.
No, they're not radio controlled cars. They're something
Otherwise, it'd be
different.
controlled by radio control.
They're different. I mean, I'm gonna look it up. I know they sell it at the Apple Store. I mean, it's really like state of the art kind of stuff.
Ooh, look at that.
You're impressed by the Apple website? Apple.com. Whoa!
My first time ever logging on there, man.
Crazy.
Let me look at it. I'm trying to find it. I just typed in car. 1,000 things popped up. What would that thing be called? Toy car? Apple. I don't know. It's toys.
While you're looking up, speaking of
Go ahead.
RCs, I was at Busch Gardens. They've got the water park area, and within that water park, they've got those boats that you can
you
quarters in.
you put money in, then you're allowed to control the boat.
up through the steering wheel on the dock, man. And I was like, that's cool, man. I need one of these, man. I've always liked radio control stuff. I've always wanted to do the plane, a chopper, submarine. I've got, but then I got the cheaper version. I really want to get a nice, better version.
Yeah, when I was in middle school,
Mhm.
in our shop class, we built stuff. That's what you do in shop class.
Right.
You
Like
built,
CO2 cars and stuff.
yeah,
Man.
and we were building clocks and little model rockets.
And toolboxes.
Yeah. Well, one of the options we have was a boat, hovercraft RC car or RC boat.
Hovercraft.
Yeah.
So it can both
Wow.
water and ground.
But you had the everything in the shop class was free except for this boat that you had to spend $25 on.
Okay.
You give the teacher $25 to help you build the hovercraft boat,
Mhm.
RC hovercraft boat,
Mhm.
and like 10 people did it. And there were like 30 people in the class. But man, after they were done, I sort of wish I did it. That thing was worth like $200. It's one of those $200 boats, and they built it for $25. I sort of regret not doing it.
Oh man.
But now that I remember, now that you just brought that story back in my head, I think I can do it.
Let's do it.
I can make one rather than spend the money on an RC boat, because those things could be cool. I don't have access to a lake really though. That might hurt.
Yeah.
But
and knowing your building capacity, maybe we don't want a lake first. Maybe we just want something
I know.
more controlled.
Well,
yeah, but I'm gonna have to open up the speed though. I need something that open up the speed. No swimming pool's gonna hold my speed.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking 30-mile-an-hour boats.
Ooh. Well, might as well build full scale replica. Forget.
Let's go all the way.
I know.
Go all the way.
But yeah, Sterno found it on the Apple website. Anki cars, ANKI. They're called Anki. And it's not like slot cars, but rather they're controlled by the iPad, and they're smart because they don't run into each other. Something I can't remember. I mean, how much is that thing?
What do you mean they don't run into each other? They can
They're-
detect each other's
Yeah,
They have yeah.
yeah,
It uses artificial intelligence. Anything that says AI, like, oh crap, AI, really?
yeah. It's smart. Oh yeah, I guess that's what AI is.
$200.
$200, but
Yeah.
it comes with the track and I think 2 cars, and then you race the cars, and then they learn how you race. So basically, it'll anticipate what you're gonna do and all that,
Interesting.
and it won't run into the other cars.
What is that we're looking at there? Back up.
That was just them in the case of
The
the
case.
cars.
The case for the car.
Yeah.
I see the cars.
Yeah, that's the track rolled up. It's just a flat black mat, but I think there's something special about the mat that like transmits to your iPad. I don't know. Let's read it. An Anki Drive uses artificial intelligence to deliver the first video game in the real world. Each car has been engineered to think. It knows where it is, makes decisions, and drives itself. Using your iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad, or iPad Mini, you can take control of a car to play against friends or AI cars. But watch your back. Anki Drive AI cars have been designed to take you out.
Ooh, take you out.
What? It's gonna turn on me, man.
Rise of the machines. Holy crap.
Exactly. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it does.
You should see it. You should see it work though.
I do. I want to see a video.
I've
of
seen
this.
videos of it. It is cool, and it makes me want it. I've gone to the Apple Store a few times and looked at it. But
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I don't want to tax my
yeah.
system, but we can do it later.
Oh.
yeah, I'm just saying it's cool. Yeah.
Man, all right, $200.
Yeah. While I was reading that, I was thinking about. Did you see 50 Cent's challenge to Floyd Mayweather?
No, I didn't watch that one yet.
Was it an ice bucket challenge?
It was supposed to be an ice bucket challenge, and 50 Cent said, "Screw the ice. I'm challenging you on this instead." He said, $75,000. Well, I'm gonna challenge you if you can read a page out of the Harry Potter book without stuttering or messing up.
Oh dang.
Dang.
Exactly. In fact, when I was reading that, I'm like, I'm not gonna mess up or stutter. And I was reading it, I was like, oh man, this is hard. I did it though. I didn't stutter or
You
mess
did.
up.
That was pretty eloquent, man.
Yeah, and I was consciously thinking, I gotta do better than Floyd.
I felt like you were really doing the commercial. Like
Yeah.
it was like we were,
Yeah, and Harry Potter ain't easy either.
Yeah.
And then they revised it later because Jimmy Kimmel called 50 Cent and said, "Yo, if we do it on my show, you don't even have to do Harry Potter. You could do Cat in the Hat," which is
so much simpler, man.
which is insulting.
Yeah.
Wow. That is pretty insulting.
Yeah, it made me laugh though.
So they both have little
They have
faith,
beef.
little faith in.
I thought 50 Cent was part of Mayweather's crew.
Yeah, then they had beef.
When did that happen?
Oh, a while ago.
Oh,
Yeah, they're no longer. They don't like each other anymore. Let's just say
wow.
that.
I didn't know that was the case.
Because 50 Cent at one time was his promoter.
Right, right.
And then he switched over to Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya's.
Because I mean, when I saw 50 Cent, and I didn't realize there was a beef there.
Oh
so
no!
I figured it was just like one of those friendly things.
No,
Hey,
it wasn't
hey.
friendly at all. This was straight up, I
Oh.
hate you.
Oh
Because
God.
Floyd actually tweeted back. He sent a tweet and rescinded the tweet a few minutes later. But a lot of people saw it. It said, "I'll up your challenge to $100,000 if you can get your son on TV to say I love you, Dad," which is even colder.
Oh, dang. Oh my gosh.
There ain't no love there.
Obviously. My
I mean,
gosh.
between Floyd and, I mean, I don't want to talk about the son, but before Floyd and 50.
Man. Wow.
Yeah. That just made me think of that when I was reading. I saw something online about Manny Pacquiao being able to read, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to throw him into
no.
discussion.
Well.
Anything else happening with you guys? Build any more cool toys, Sterno?
Nope, that was it. And I was, actually, after a while, we were trying to get this to work for the kids, and someone else tried to help me out because he's like, "Oh, I had this before." And then he goes, "Oh, I remember now. I got so frustrated I threw mine away." And I'm like, I can see why. Because I mean, it just was the kids were not having fun with it. They just kept on shooting the cars off the track. And just,
See, the problem is people are giving toys that they like as kids.
yeah.
You got to give the toys that the kids like today. You can't be giving them, "Oh, I like this 30 years ago. They'll like it." Nope.
Yeah. Well. Well, after a while, we simplified it so it was like not as difficult for the cars, and apparently it worked out okay. So that was good. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I try to get toys that are, when I buy toys that are pretty much within the age recommendation and all that, and something at least that that I think they'll enjoy. But yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I think you have a poor judgment of toys, Sterno.
what do you say that for?
I don't know. It's just knowing you. I don't think you're a good toy giver to kids. I believe you're a good toy buyer for yourself.
I don't know where you're getting that from.
I don't know. Well, let's say we have let's say a 6-year-old girl we have to buy a present for.
Right.
What would you buy?
Not being allowed to call their mom and ask what they're into.
No.
Of course not. See, that's cheating. See, exactly.
Well, no, I think that's
Let's say
a good thing to do though.
Let's say
When you're buying a gift for a
let's
kid.
say the mom says she likes girly stuff and not boy stuff.
Right.
She don't like sports. She likes
Uh-huh.
girly stuff. Let's say that.
Well, I mean, I know for a while brats are.
No, don't say for a while. What would you give now? What would you
Oh.
give now?
If she's 6 years old, I would look for something.
7-year-old girl. Let's say
Either-
6-year-old girl.
Either a brat, something or other within the age limit, or something with like an animal within the age limit.
Brats are so 2000.
I know that's
You're so
whatever
old.
the equivalent is, because I know they did the zombie thing with the monsters, and that was
Yeah, Monster High is popular
That was
today, but that's
popular.
not for a 6-year-old girl. That's for like a 12-year-old.
yeah.
That's
That's
why I look
scary.
at the age recommendation. The age recommendation.
No,
I use that
you
as a
say
guide.
that, and yet your gift was.
It was not my gift.
Brats.
I was helping someone.
No, I'm saying
No,
now.
we're talking now.
Our scenario now.
Our scenario now, a hypothetical.
You just said brats or animal toys.
Within the age limit. I use the age limit as my
Well,
guide.
you didn't give me an answer then.
I would buy him some kind of doll that.
I would buy them a Sophia the First doll, or I would buy them a Elsa Frozen
I was
doll.
gonna say something from Frozen.
There you go.
That's-
How about you, Sterno?
I probably would have stuck with.
Ah,
Brats.
brats.
Monster
no, we're
High.
Even though they're
about-
all 12 and up. See, you're terrible at this, Sterno.
I haven't bought
Point
for a kid.
proven.
I
Point
haven't-
proven.
Boy, and see, and then he wonders what makes us say that.
I haven't shopped in that particular age.
All
range
right,
for
let's
girls.
go another
Next.
girl. Let's go another age.
Let's go, boy.
Okay, let's go boy. 8-year-old boy.
Wow, that's going 8
8-year-old
also,
boy.
man.
8-year-old boy. What would you give an
Something
8-year-old
Transformers.
boy? What exactly?
Transformer construction bot kit, which is what I gave the kid yesterday. It's Optimus Prime Man versus Megatron, which is a pretty good toy, and he was into it. But
Yeah, I don't think kids are that much into Transformers anymore.
that kid loves Optimus Prime, so I think with a good,
Ninja Turtles are hot though.
They are.
yeah.
Even though Turtles today are crappy. I'd get a Nerf gun.
Boom.
I don't do the guns unless I know the parents are okay with that.
Oh, I don't care.
I don't care either.
If parents don't like it, that's
Their
that's
prerogative.
between the parent and the kid.
Yeah, that's my gift.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I agree with that. Yeah, like some parents don't want like.
Yeah.
We have friends that don't like their kids to have gun-like or weapon-like toys, and I
Yeah.
try to stay away from those just in case.
Yeah, and how many times have you seen a little boy outside in the yard pick up a stick and then pretend it's a gun? Bow, 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 bow.
I don't want to deprive the kid of a gun. Boys will be boys.
Exactly.
And I don't want to be the one to deprive him. That's up to the parents. If they don't want to give him if they want to take the toy away, that's on them.
So you want to make the parents into the bad
Yeah.
guy. Uncle Boogie gave me this gun. Oh, but you can't use that. That's not right.
Yeah. That's up to the parent.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
Okay. This is the part of the show where we educate our listeners on Filipino language. None of us here are actual native speakers, so if we don't get the word just right or pronunciation just so, please let us know. But just keep in mind we're just doing our best here to spread the culture. So, do either of you guys have a word of the day?
Coche.
Coche.
Coche. Merong ang coche si Sterno. Walang radio sa coche ni El Boogie.
And an AI coche can turn on you.
If you forget your iPad. So let's make coche our
Word of the day. Coche.
Means car.
Coche. All right. Anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
Make new memories, folks.
Make sure you visit our website, www.sini-gang.com.
or email us at thesinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at the Sini-Gang.
Find us on Facebook on facebook.com/thesinigang. So until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
And this is Brother Butterfly.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
Sige na.
Okay, y'all. Thanks for watching. Check back with us for the next show.